on Lofty. And then when you, now I've already been activated. So some of you may have to go through 2 or 3 steps before you get to this point, right? But this is the thing I wanted to show you, because there's just so much here to learn. And see how once you're here, you can go into a learning center. Yeah, watch as many videos as you can. I don't even know what these things are, but I would imagine that these have to do with emails that you could set up to automatically be sent out to people that are entered into your CRM. But what I wanted to focus on was this area over here where it says listings. Now, this is where the IDX feed is. So like mine is being reviewed because I just activated a couple, 3 days ago. And there's paperwork that needs to be signed by the broker and the MLS so that I can get the IDX feed so that I can see all of the listings without the listing agent's name popping up on every one of them, right? Here under marketing is the one that I think you guys should get really excited about. I go under marketing and notice you have all of these options. You got to go in and play around with all of these different things, right? You can even get direct mail ordered through here. But I wanted to go into the listing blast area, right? And I clicked on where it says view details. And I click here because I don't have any personal listings. If Gaby was the one that was logged here, her listings would be popping up and her ads that she's run before. I haven't. So I started playing around. I go, man, what do I click on? I go, I guess I would click here where it says promote a listing, right? And then I'm going, man, I don't have any listings to promote because what happens is when you enter a listing, right, to get your presentation book and all that, a kit and all that, it's already in the system. So I went ahead and said, all right, so what do I do? Let me see. It says here, select listing manually. And I said, let me find the listing. And I went, and Gaby posted one of her listings today for you guys to share. So I went ahead and put 10103 Southwest. And here, let me see one. I don't even know if that's it. I don't think it's this one it's supposed to be, but I'm going to pick it anyway, right? And I hit save. So there's this listing here. And what you really do, this is how simple it is. How much money you got? That's really what it comes down to. In fact, I don't understand why. I'm going to try one more thing here and see, maybe I put in too much information, list it manually. And I put 10103. Yeah, that's the only one that's coming up. Unless I'm using the wrong address.
It's 10132.
Oh, thank you. That's what I was thinking. I go, I'm doing this wrong. Okay. Okay, that didn't work. I'm gonna start over. 10132. Okay, are you sure it's that? Let me exit out here, list manually. Okay.
Yeah, hi everyone. So it's 10132 Northwest 4th.
Okay, I think that what you shared today said Southwest.
No, today I shared something else, but if you have your listing, if you have your own listing and it's on the MLS, the beauty of this, if you have connected this system to your MLS, it will add the listing automatically. Like you don't have to do it. But in Lofty will send you an email to advising you that it has been added to your Lofty so you can start promoting. But you also can add any listing that doesn't belong to you but belongs to LPT office, and then you can add it manually and you can promote the listing. But that will you will have to enter it manually.
Are you sure? Are you sure it's 10132? I know it's your own listing, but I can't be that old. I wrote down 10103.
No, the one that I shared today, it's 1.6. It's let me give it to you.
I would love to get one of yours. So give me a different copy.
The one that I shared today is 16103 Southwest. 16103 Southwest. A
Yeah, I
hundred.
think this thing has a thing where if you start and it doesn't like 10163.
No, 16103. 16103.
Okay, so
161.
well, you would think it would pop up, right? And it's not. Okay. So
Well,
I'm just gonna pick something else. I'm gonna pick this one here and I hit save. So there's all the information here. Now, how much you want to spend per week? This is important, guys. Don't walk past this because this is dollars. This is dollars. So you got to decide what's in your budget. I think in session number 1, I told you that do cost neutral. Look at what you're willing to give up. If you got 15 different subscription services for TV, maybe you can live with 14 or 13 and you're freeing up some money. But let's say your budget allows $25 per week. Okay. Because that's $100 a month. Now, how many weeks? Because you want to click here, it's going to tell you, hey, if you do this for 4 weeks, okay, let me see. Let me change this here. Oh, no, there's a minimum. It's a minimum that you have to do. So in other words, let me go down here to 1 week and let me put here 25 and see if it accepts that.
no, it's a minimum.
It's a minimum.
It depends on the area, depends on the city.
Yeah, I think it's $4. I think in the screen before that, it said $4. Okay, all right. So here's what I would be looking at. My budget, I guess bare minimum in this scenario is I have to find $69 from somewhere. I find $69, I select 1 week, and then I go over here and go, I'm estimated that I can probably get about 2,000 views from this. Now, careful payment method, recurring or one time. Okay, don't screw that up. Because I've done that, I think, on a couple of social media thing. I didn't know what I want. I'm getting this, what the hell? And then the budget went completely nuts. So then here you click where it says I have read. Now, how does it bill you? Well, you already have your credit card information in the system already. This is what the ads would look like, and then you would check out. I'm not going to go ahead and do that. What's that? Now, Gaby, give me a real life scenario when you've done this. What did you spend and how many leads came in?
I tested the system and I spent the $69 and I was going nuts because I got like 40 leads.
4 or 40?
40.
40. Okay. So that's not bad. Did you put it for 1 week?
I put it for 1 week because I wanted to try the system. So I just did it for 1 week. I paid $69.
Okay. All right. Guys, do you have any questions on that? Can you see how this could be a game changer for you? When you're sitting there going, man, where am I going to get 2 leads per day that I'm supposed to get? I don't know. Again, a lot of these people are door knockers. I mean, tire kickers and all that kind of stuff, but it's okay. It's volume, volume, volume.
Is
So
this
go ahead and
going
do it.
out in an email to a certain location?
No, this is not okay. I don't know any. This is not an email. This is Facebook.
It's
This is a,
Facebook. And
Only
if
Facebook.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, Gaby, anything that goes on Facebook goes on Instagram too, right? Or no?
yes.
Mm, okay. Yeah, this is not an email marketing plan. I don't think they offer anything like that because there's a lot of problems with the spamming and all that. This is social media advertising.
Okay. Thank
And
you.
what they've done is they made it so that it's easy to do. So we can advertise essentially any listing that is LPT. Now, every now and then you find an agent out there that's, for lack of a better term, a jerk. That's like, I didn't give you permission to do it. You find that on maybe multi-million dollar properties where it's like, how dare you market my listing without permission?
But we're allowed because we have an office. So we have an email from corporate LPT where they authorize us to market any LPT listings that are between Florida. So when you go to your MLS, there's a section there that says my office listings. That means that it's like 400 to 500. That means you can promote any of those that are in your office. We're allowed to do that.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Any other questions on that?
Yeah, just one. From the 40 leads, did any of them pan out?
One, I'm still working with him.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. And again, don't, here's the thing.
I'm sorry, Tony, there are verified leads. There are not bogus leads because they come from Facebook. So you are going to get their email, their names, and their phone numbers.
Yeah. Yeah. What I was going to say is that oftentimes that's a question that's asked by a lot of real estate agents. Is what you're doing working? And just because it didn't work for you doesn't mean it won't work for me. Okay, because again, what's the X factor there? Me versus you. So it's you can't make blanket decisions like that. And at the same time, it's vice versa, right? Something could have worked for somebody. It's like this, right? Even a blind squirrel can find a nut. Even a broken clock is right twice a day. So lightning can hit. So what you have to do is commit to a budget that Now, the temptation might be to advertise a listing that is a newfangled, incredible listing, whatever, but is it really a listing that you're comfortable with that price range and can you handle it? I think that, I would promote I would promote a $600,000 to $700,000 or $800,000 listing all day long. Why? The median price of homes in Broward County is almost $800,000. So why would I do? Why would I do a $150,000 condo? That ain't the market I'm trying to do. Now, maybe, just maybe, if I put a $2 or $3 million property up there, assuming that a $2 or $3 million buyer is going to be on Facebook looking, which I don't know about that, that may not be something that you're ready for. So stick to